Hey everybody, good to see you on a beautiful Thursday. It's good to be back. It's good to be back with you guys. I was away last week, and it's good to be back. Good to be back. Check my mic here. All right, a blessing. Still got my shorts, rocking the shorts. It's gonna be getting a little cool here in a little bit, but we're all good. All good. Nat Pack, good to see you. Two Canucks, always a pleasure. Lou, Mark, and yeah, I'm getting ready for that Model D action. Yeah, that was kind of a surprise, to be sure. Wow. Jen's, good to see you. Andromeda, always a pleasure. Yeah, and I like just kind of starting this a little bit early, just a few minutes before. It kind of helps get all of that stuff worked out. You know? And this is not the Model D, this is the Casio. I always start out with that. Who else is here today? DB Film Scores, good to see you. Audio Wang, Les, blessings, and J Music's in the house with us. Such a blessing. And Steph, you made it. You made it this week, so it's so good to see you. Wow. Good to see you guys. Time for another joyful journey. Okay, let's get this get this faded out here. It's always such a blessing. Let's see, yeah, always such a blessing. And guys and everybody, and when I say guys, I mean the gals too. But this is Simeon. Simeon from praisetracks.com. It takes me, when I have a week off, it'll take me a little while to get back in the groove, but so glad to see everybody. And Cade, good to see you. Good to see everybody. Okay, so let's see. So Audioang, I have, my youngest brother lives in the Tampa area, and so does a niece of mine and her family. Got some dear friends that live in the Orlando area. And so we've been praying for them. And, 2 weeks ago, we were here 2 weeks ago with Helene, and that is still just a mind-boggling storm that went through there and just totally rocked that North Carolina, Asheville corridor. And so, man, yeah, let's just keep the prayers and support going up for all of those guys, because they're still cleaning up. And here we have this Milton barreling through Florida, and it just raced over Central Florida. And my brother, I saw a message from him, and he said that he slept through last night. So it just was such a fast-moving storm, and I guess I haven't seen any of the news coverage this morning, but I know they were really concerned about that wall of water coming up. So I tell you what, man, wow. So let's just do this. Let's do this. Okay, this is the thing. You're talking to somebody, and they say, you say before I'll say, well, you know what? I'm going to pray for you. I'll pray for you. I'll pray for you. And then you walk away, and you never do. And that's unfortunate. And you mean well. That's just the way it happens sometimes. And so what I've been doing, it's like if I say, I'm going to pray for you, you know what? Let's do it now. Let's do it now. And Father, we just come before you as a joyful family that all over the world that we come together every week to enjoy music and enjoy all of the gifts and technology that you've allowed us to have. And right now, we just lift up those that are affected by Hurricane Milton and Hurricane Helene. Lord, I know a lot of friends in that area, Lord, and we just ask for you to send your comfort, send them strength and resources to recover. Father, because there are many people that have just lost everything. Their whole lives just got washed away by the storm. And Jesus, we thank you for giving them grace, giving them your grace to get through the storm. Get through the storm. Thank you, Lord. Thank you that my brother's safe, my niece is safe, and our friends that I know are safe. And we pray for all of those that have been affected by this. In Jesus' name, amen. Wow. Yeah, it's just like, don't wait. Don't wait. If you have an opportunity, do it now. Do it now. And so, well, that's the thing. People lose everything. It's like in an instant, and all of the things that, man, we're getting in deep early. We're getting in deep early, but this is what's happening in the world. We're talking about music and technology and stuff, and then, you have so many that in an instant they lose their life savings. A dear friend of mine, she said, this is a picture of a dumpster. And lifetime of memories and things are in that dumpster because they were not able to be salvaged because of the water. So don't take anything for granted, and just try to keep yourself focused on the things that are good, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are good. If there's any good about it, just keep your mind on that, and just always be there to help somebody if you can. So yeah, we're just, this whole live stream, praying and dedicating our love to all of those, all of our family. They're our family. So, all right. Okay. So let's kind of catch up. I've been really trying to restrain myself, because sometimes when I get my to-do list, it is like, I get so overwhelmed because there's so much to cover, and it's like, okay, so it's better to go ahead and say, let me do 2 or 3 things well, instead of trying to do 8 things halfway or not as good. And so here we go. We're going to just jump right in. There's a couple of things that's happening, and I just found out about that today. And Native Instruments is doing their partner month, and so let's just see what's going on here. So we've got a lot of different developers that are a part of this. And so we've got some of our good friends, Void and Vista, and then E Instruments with Slower, which is a phenomenal instrument. And let's see. Yeah, Dave, we're right there. We're right in sync. You got Sonic Couture, and just so many cool things. This is like a full E Instruments bundle with a lot of their pianos, and then the Stradivari collection, the strings, Slower, and just all kinds of cool stuff. Sonic Cinema has a cool bundle, and yeah, so many cool things. So make sure you check that out, and let's see what else is going on. And let me show you that. Now this is something that the guys from Next MIDI they've reached out to me several times, and it was like I never felt really confident in wrapping my head around how Divisimate works. And they just recently released some templates for Synchron Prime Edition, and last week I started just kind of getting my feet wet and building my own template in Cakewalk, and there's some really interesting possibilities with that. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that as well, because it's monstrous what you could do with that. Let's see what else we've got. And this is a new synth, and we're not going to be able to take a look at it today, but this is a new company, and the guys that started Ocean Swift used to be lead developers at Native Instruments, and so this is an incredible new contact library, and it uses some of the new features of Contact 8, especially like the wavetable building and that kind of thing. And so what I've been able to work with is just phenomenal. And then Fracture Sounds just came out with last week their brass band soloist, and their blueprint, the gentle brass, is kind of like an offshoot of this. And we're going to take a look at that probably next week. So I'm just kind of giving you a little teaser, and just beautiful new approach to legato. And Will Bedford, the guy, the lead at Fracture Sounds, he has really gone into some detail in a video to show you more about that. So that is just a few things to get you kind of little teaser there. Oh yeah, I saw that too. Yeah, so it's just like, but the thing is, man, why are you teasing us? And it's like 72 days until Christmas, and so we're just like, come on, we're going to be now saying, come on, come on, come on. But that's going to be exciting. Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to really have to dig into that, because what happened was I was out for half of the week last week, and then all of these things came in as I was gone, and it was like, wow. So you got to play catch up. So, okay. I know, Steph, it's ridiculous. I can't either. So let's see. Let's see who else is here. Yeah, 72 days. 72 days. Yeah, and Andrew is in the house, Cinematic Alpha, and you know what? That's where we're going to start today. We're going to start our joyful journey with the Cinematic Alpha, and Andrew's new series of instruments called Genealogy, and this is something new, and it's a new concept. And let me see, make sure I see everybody, what everybody's in here. And oh, hey, David, yeah, 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 that's all I'm saying. Yes. So a lot of you that have been on these joyful journeys, you hear me say, I would have to say maybe 45 to 60% of the time that I'm usually saying you need the full version of Contact. And in fact, my Debbie was walking through the hallway, and then all of a sudden she just started saying, "You need the full version of Contact," because she's heard me say that so much, and it's like it's like when I'm talking about a Contact library, it says, "Well, you need the full version of Contact," and so with Genealogy, Andrew is attempting to remove that barrier, and so because it does not depend on the full version of Contact, it is using a platform called Maze, the Maze sampler, and really the Maze sampler. What I've been experiencing, it's an underdog. What I would say, it's an underdog. It is something that is very powerful, and not a lot of people know about it, but it is a platform that is just really gaining some momentum, and Andrew is using it to great effect. And so let's just kind of see. So right now, we've got Medipads. That was like the first one he transitioned to. Modus, and Floating Ensemble is the latest one. And we're going to take a look at all of them real quickly, and then I'm going to show you some things too that I've done with them. So you don't need anything additional, and like Medipads is $40, and hey, Steph, that would be great. That would be great. So okay. And the cool thing is, the libraries here, even though they're in a different engine, they are still using the same they're still using the same quality of sounds. So just because it's not in contact doesn't mean that the sounds are of good quality. So let's fire up Genealogy, and I've got the desktop here. Come on, okay, okay. Now this is floating ensemble, but I want to save that. I want to save that. So let's drop down and go to Metapads, and yeah, Planet CJ. So Rick, do you have it in Genealogy or Contact? That would be cool. Yeah. And then yeah, Dave, and then like Martin has a T-shirt like samples are bad. So that's great. Okay, so here's Medipads, and everything is just right here on this main page here. So when you say swap over, what do you mean? Like the different libraries are going to have. Oh, loops are bad. Yeah, that's right. Loops are bad. Okay, so this is like the Medipads, but then when we go into like the piano library, some of the basics kind of stay the same, and then you get into like Stardust, and there's a little bit. Make sure you've got your stuff on. Oh, okay. This is like like an 80s. Well, I think well, Andrew can answer this. I think that this is kind of like a supplement, like to those who don't want to go the contact route. The same basic sounds are kind of here. I think the Stardust streams are just exclusively for Genealogy, but this is something. Yeah, it's something a little different, but it's good. Let's go. Let me go back to Medipads, and it's kind of cool because all your genealogy libraries can just kind of stay in the same player, and so let's just kind of mess around with the. And then when you're using the mod wheel, it brings in this really cool. I guess he calls it the Energize engine. No, gens. They're kind of separate. They're kind of the same but separate. Um, but I'm not sure exactly how that would work with maybe discounting or whatever. But maybe that's something you can ask Andrew. I just think it's really good to give people alternatives. I mean, I've got Contact Full. There's so many libraries for Contact Full, but if that's not something that you need or can afford right now, this is a great way to get some really high quality sounds. Yeah. Okay, there are two different Medipads. So we can drop these down, and this opens up. Well, you can't see it. Okay, so yeah, so you drop this down. See, a lot of times when libraries, the GUIs, they'll actually open up a separate window. So you have all of these presets here that we can drop down. So let's go to Holy Strings. And these are great just for ambient type of things. I like the atmospheric sounds in there. And then we can just turn in chorus and reverb. I like Andrew's approach to textures and pads. It's very beautiful. So Palladian Portal. Oh, that's big. Should we go down here? And then how the samples are just kind of, the instruments are layered. You can just hear the different layers inside of the different sounds. Okay, let's see what else we've got. Wow, it goes all the way down. So the patch list is going, let's see. Yeah, so you can see when I drop this down, that patch list goes way down. Let's see. Let's go to Taurus. Just some really nice. And then we got, let's see, Modus is kind of like, it's a piano library, but it's not based on a piano sample. It's based on synthesis creating a piano, which I think is kind of cool. Yeah, it's like a, yeah. I hear a little bit of acoustic, and I hear a little bit of electric. I just, so it's not not a piano, and if you want to say that. Let me turn the reverb back a little bit. It's got some heft to it. Oh, okay. No. Yeah, it's just got that. Yeah, and very CPU friendly. What what I'm discovering. Ooh, nice delay, nice delay. Yeah, and we've got some other pianos here. Let's see, gentle piano. And let me take the delay off. Almost like chimes. That's cool. Okay, let's see. Granular. Yeah, David. And it's good to see David. David Lai. Good to see you, man. I know that you're it's kind of like a granular. Really cool. And then you got this bonus, like a synth. Billy Richards in the house. Oh man. Okay, you're giving Andrew more ideas. You're giving him more ideas. Okay, let's jump on to let's just jump on to something. Let's just hit Stardust Dreams just for a little bit. Um, yeah, and this is strictly like just like those 80s layered pianos. So let's see. This is the state. Oh. And the thing to remember too, these are not sampled from actual instruments. These are realized through what Andrew calls like I don't know exactly the term, but he's using synthesis, different virtual synthesizers, like Sunvox, and I think man, Andrew, you're gonna have to refresh my memory, but it's to create organic sounding tones and instruments, but with synthesis. And that's what, because I'm hearing like it sounds like it could have been sampled from a real piano, but yeah. And let's see, here's another key. Yeah, little FM type. This is a fat electric piano. Yeah, it does have that Roland JV piano feel. Let's see. This is like a Wurlitzer type. Yeah. It's Ma synthesis. Let's see. Oh wow. It's got a nice thump on it. Really cool. Okay, let's see. And I'm dropping the presets down when I'm changing them. You just can't see it in just that one instrument window. So this is called First Date. It just kind of brings back all of those kind of sounds that we're used to hearing back in the 80s. Let's see what else we've got here. 80s and 90s, yeah. Just like those old romplers. Jennifer is Nice. That's the name of this patch. Yeah, it's meaty for sure. Down in okay, let's see. Let's just run through some more. Let's see what we got. Yeah, this is kind of like an organ. Yeah, kind of like an organ, but not an organ, but just something just like that, the feel. Oh wow. Like the 80s movies and when they were just trying to figure out synthesizers and things. Okay, let's see. Let's put some delay. Little chorus. Cool. Let's see. 8. Like an 8-bit. Let's see. Like Donkey Kong on that Atari 2600. Very nice. Okay, let's see. Oh, wow, let's see. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, it's so crazy. It's got the sparkle up here, and then it's got that beef down there. That's Terra Nova is what that one is. Let's see. Little Okay, yeah, this is cool. Okay, so let's see. There are different. There are actually 4 volumes of Stardust Dreams, and that was number one. And yeah, this has been a long time coming because Andrew's had this out for a while, and it's like this is the day. Okay, so this is like some guitar. Okay. So Modus was okay. So you did have some samples of a piano. Yeah, that's great. So it is kind of like a combination of samples and synthesis with Modus. Okay, cool. And let's throw that chorus on there. Yeah. Oh no. Wow. Okay, let's see. We've got now that's kind of cool. Yeah. You know, the use case is if you it's just another it's another engine, another opportunity that is not based on contact, and it gives you Andrew's signature approach to sound design. That's really cool. You know, it's just got different sounds. It's just a different palette, if you will, different palette. And let's see. Oh, let's see. It's just like any library. Everything is a different palette, a different box of crayons, different colors that you can put. That's pretty cool. And then we've got basses. Every designer, every developer has a voice. They have a unique approach, and so that's why we have a million different libraries because it's a million different voices. Even if it's a piano or a guitar, each one is going to kind of present it in a different way. And we've got some plucks. No, not at all. It's not like Piano Tech at all. Piano Tech is strictly modeled pianos, and confidentially, just keep your eyes towards that universe. Yeah, these are sample based synthesis and samples. Yeah, so it's just more colors. Ah. Let's see. Let me find the key. Ah. Ah, gee. Alexa, play Popcorn by Hot Butter. I just want to get the key because that's what this reminds me of. Let's see if it does it. Let's see. Okay, it's in B. Alexa, stop. Okay, so it's in B. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. Yeah, so it's kind of like. It's a minor. Yeah, it's in B. It's in B. I was going all around it. Yeah, so that's fun. Okay, let's just jump ahead. Yes, you've got 3. Yeah, the name of that patch was Plex cheese popcorn. So of course that's where I have to go with it. So and volume 3 is more synths. B minor, yeah. And it goes into that D. And the relative minor to D natural is B minor. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, let's see. Okay. Yeah. It says Van Master, so it's got to be. Yeah. Yeah, Giorgio Moroder is fabulous composer. And this is Golden Vangelis. So you've got that fat, beautiful CS80. So you got a lot more synth in volume 3, and volume 4 just got percussion. Just classic drum kits. Let's see. Yeah, you can hear it. S. Just some classic stuff. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, just some very classic Chapesh. Yeah. Just a lot of fun. Okay, now let's just jump into floating ensemble. And this has like 3 sound source layers and strings, type of woodwinds, voices, that kind of. And then you've got the. You can blend the different sources together. This is kind of like has some synthetic voices. And then the third layer, like a vox. And you bring them all together. Just beautiful pad layers. Okay, now let's see. Let's go to the next one, brass and woodwinds. Mark, maybe Andrew can answer that in the chat. The sound sources, hybrid, synth, yeah, I think it's a combination of several different things. And I think you can hear Andrew even on some of these, but just beautiful, beautiful textures. Pure synthesis, ooh. Let's go to cellos and violas. Now, this is the thing. Now, listen to this. It sounds kind of wild by itself, but you tuck it in to these other layers, and it gives just something like a movement underneath. Going to run through these. Golden progression. Oh, what is that? What is that? It's like, it almost sounds like Enya or something. Oh, let's see. really cool. You hear those pizzicato strings coming in here. Okay, choirs. Let's strip it down to the. Okay, so what I hear the two twin singers in the old Mothra Godzilla movies. It's like it's got that ethereal. Now let me bring the. So this is Andrew. All three of them in there. And again, it's all the interaction going on with all the layers. Okay. And let's see. Strange voices. So that kind of falls off. That's cool. Kind of falls off when you let it go. That's some power synth. Really cool. And we've got some dystopian textures. Let's rattle some speakers here. Let's see. This is Outworld pads. Just very rich, orchestral, hybrid synth. You know, it's all kind of wrapped in together. Ooh, you hear that? Hear the bowing. Okay, so let me show you what I did. So let's go. Yeah, because this is what I wanted to kind of. This is what I kind of wanted to show is that the power comes when we can layer these together. And so I've been working on unifying these. And so let's see, let's pull up Genealogy, and let's go right to what we were doing here, the Outworld pads. This is the Outworld pads that we were just playing. And now let's do this. I'm going to add another layer here. And I just started unifying the Genealogy. Let's just duplicate the layer. And we'll go up here and let's pull the choirs back in. Maxime, good to see you, man. Yeah, Genealogy is a cool approach. Okay, so here we go. We've got, let's see. So we've got the choirs here, and then the Outworld pads here. And let me see, I want to just kind of blend these together. And what I'm working on with Unify is to just get the assignments, like the macro knob assignments, where they need to be. And then once I get all of that, then yeah, it does kind of sound like that, Cade. That's just wild. Okay, now I built a patch. I built a patch with. Let me see if I can find it, because. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see. Let's see where I put it. Okay, it's not there. And let's see. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to load this up. I just went crazy with this. I just went crazy with this last night after I was just kind of just messing around. And I'm just going to mute these. I'm going to mute all these other layers. And I'm just going to take you through what I did here. And so I started off with the modus piano. And each one of these slots, they're actually an entire Unify instance in one of the performance slots. So there's the piano there. And so I said, let's bring in some MIDI pads. And so I loaded up the Archangel from MIDI pads. Here we go. And that's given me the nice pad. And then I said, let's bring in some choirs. So here is the choirs from floating ensembles. Then I said, well, we need some rhythm. Let's see. And I'm going to slow this down. to 120. So I pulled some drums in from John's new library, Eternal Flow, I think. No, I just did a search for BPM percussion, yeah. So this is a talking drum, and then I added a tambourine. And then another combo. And you see it keeps going. Okay, now let's see. And now, this is from Eternal Flow. This warrior position patch. It's one of my favorite from that. And it just keeps layering. So this is like 1, 2, 3 instances of genealogy. You've got some perk and okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Andrew's given me 3 licenses of Genealogy floating ensemble. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna draw for those. If you want to, hold on a second, we're gonna get this going. Get this going here. Okay, and then to enter, all you need to do is use the command enter. Yeah, okay, there we go. So if you want to win a copy of Genealogy Floating Ensemble, just do that exclamation point and the word enter, and be sure if you won something within the past 60 days, just ask you to just kind of restrain yourself from the excitement. Okay. Okay, are we ready? Let's see here. See how many people we've got. Okay, here we go. We've got 19. We've got 20. Jens, let's see. Jens, go ahead and do that again. just want to make sure you're in there. Okay, here we go. Okay, the first one, we're gonna go 3, 2, 1. Okay, scratch that. Here we go. Let's do it. Try it again. 3. I'm already a winner in more ways than I could ever imagine. Here we go. 3, 2. Okay, let me see. Let me make sure. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, there you go. So what you need to do is just send me that information to praisetracks.com/winners and fill out the form. And so here we go. We're going to do it again. You ready? Ready to go again? And you add what John's done with giving us some of those rhythmic elements and things, and it's all over. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, wow. So Vladimir. Now let me make sure. I'm getting too excited here. Okay, let me see. And so Vladimir. Okay, and then last but not least, here we go. We're going to do one more. And thank you, Andrew, so much for just allowing me to have so much fun with this. Here we go. 3, if I can find it again. Here we go. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Lou. Lou. Okay. Lou. You got it. Okay. Lou, congratulations. Okay. And so for those of you who have just been a part of these, if you're a winner, if you've been selected, just go to this website, praisetracks.com/winners, and then that'll give you a form. You can give me all your information, and it will only be used to contact you about getting your prize to you, and then we'll be glad to send that over to you as soon as we can. Just blessings, man. Okay, Zvonimir. Okay, good. Yeah, because I'm looking at an iPad up here. That's kind of like my monitor, and so I couldn't make it out fully what your first name was. But congratulations. Yeah, make sure you go to that website, praisetracks.com/winners, and yeah, Lou, you're going to enjoy that for sure. Let's see. There's lots of activity going on. Yeah, so just fabulous, and so just thank you so much, Andrew, for your support. And so what I will do is that once I get everything worked out with it, I will post that on the Plugin Guru forum. I'll just make that available, and then I'll also try to, if I do, I usually do standalone videos, so I'll probably put this in a standalone segment. But once that's all done, I'll just share share the unified libraries and things with everybody. So just be sure to stay tuned for that. And Andrew, keep up the fabulous work. And I just know that that good things are ahead. And just thank you so much for your being such a blessing to all of us. It's been great. Yeah, yeah, you do. You do. You really do. So that's what makes this community so special because Andrew has a vision and he wants to put out good things for people to use, and so that's who I want to support. I want to make sure I support Andrew. Yeah, Andrew is cinematic alpha. So cinematic alpha and Andrew are just kind of like one and the same. Okay, so thank you so much. We're moving right along, and so what we're going to do next? Going to save modern U for the end because I keep saying modern U because that was like they're using modern D now. So modern D, we're going to do that near the end because I want to make sure I've got plenty of time just to kind of explore that. This is something kind of cool from Spitfire, and I think that when they re-released their symphony orchestra, they repackaged the Contact GUI and all that thing, and they gave us some performance techniques. And I think it's a really great way to present those sounds. And so the two, no, you know what? That would be a good sequel, uh, Mark. so, so what they did with Tutti is that they've taken the some pre-existing material from the symphonic orchestra samples, and they've created these really cool ensembles. And let me just kind of get. Excuse me. Yeah. So it's all the sounds that you love, and Paul is very excited about this. And so you've got the cohesiveness of having, all of those wonderful symphonic orchestral sounds in there. And then plus you get the benefit of having these ensembles because a lot of times that's what I will do is I'll try to create my own ensemble patches because if you've been around here for a while, you know that I love to just have those full chords, and then this is in contact 8. I'm just trying to I'm just trying to just kind of migrate to different things, but this is what we have like let's see, 1 2 3 4, you've got 5 main. Oh, let's see, let's bring it over here so you can see what I'm talking about. So you've got 5 main okay, here we go. I've got to have a separate capture for contact 8. But you've got 5 main NKIs, plus you have all of the individual techniques that you can use. And so let's just jump right in with the full orchestra and just kind of play that. Yeah, so this is the full orchestra. So you've got longs with short attacks. The dynamic layers. And Steph, methinks you're correct because this is great for just fleshing out just ideas very quickly and having a full orchestral sound. And that's what I like to do. You sketch kind of with the piano, or sometimes I'll do it with the full string section just to kind of. Yeah, Matthias, this is the orchestra that they recorded at Air Studios. So it's a little, it's quite a different sound. And then the size of the orchestra is a little different, but it's mainly It's mainly the sound of the orchestra. It's not necessarily a smaller scale. Um, it's just different. It's like the Baskin Robbins of orchestral libraries. Yeah, air just has that beautiful, beautiful sound. And this is using the tree mic, and we've got it close. Let's just let's turn these on. And okay, oh, that's cool. So when you fade it down, it deactivates the mic position. So let's go. This is the close mic position. No reverb. There's no reverb added. This is just the sound of the room you're hearing. You're hearing that natural decay. But the close mics give you that more upfront. You hear a little xylophone in there. And you've got brass strings, woodwinds, you've got everything layered together. And let's throw up the ambient mic. Now that's lovely. It's beautiful. Natural reverb, and that's what makes it so beautiful. So I'm gonna pull in a little bit of the tree mic. Very cool. And then let's listen to the shorts. The shorts. I'm going to turn the ambient mic down, and now you get a little bit of the aggressiveness of it now. And now you can hear that heft of the brass. And this is kind of... Yeah, let's see. Yeah, you know, Craig, this is interesting because I'm just seeing it peak. Let's just take a look. Let's see. Um, I'm just seeing it kind of go to 13, 14%. And the thing is, it's just all mixed in together. So you're always going to, you can't separate the glockenspiel from... Everything is just kind of in there. But it's just got just such a cool punch. Let's check out what the close mic sounds like on this. Um, yeah, so it's just boom right there in your face. Thomas, good to see you. And Adrian, good to see you. Man, you're getting us primed. All I want for Christmas is novella 2. It's like 72 days, and you guys put out a teaser. And this is like, man, we can't wait. We cannot wait to see what you guys are doing. And so, yeah, so I just had to say hi. You're just doing such a tremendous job. So we've got the close mic. Let's throw the ambient mic up a little bit. I just had to throw the Casio on just for a second. The punch of those shorts are just really a lot of fun. So down goes the Casio, and let's go back and see what we have here. So we've got brass and strings. I'm going to just drag that over. Just a lot of fun to have these just all under your fingers. Ah, there she is. Okay, yeah, you got to do the water. You got to do the water. Yeah. Go ahead, come on now, bring it in. There it is. Yeah, just duck your head in. Let them. Oh no. Okay, yeah, she's shy. My shy little darling. There you are. Hey, you bring out the Pepe Le Pew. Let me. Yeah. Can you switch it for me? Thank you. I'm so glad. Oh yeah. Did you get any deals? Did you score? Yeah. All right. Score. Score. Thank you. Yeah. Everybody's saying hi. Everybody say hi to Debbie. Hi. Yeah. The hand of my beloved. Okay. Thank you, sweetheart. Just so much fun. So much fun. Now, yeah, thank you guys. It's just yeah. It's so much fun. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, let's see. Okay. Ooh, what do we have here? What do we have here? We have a little legato. So the brass and strings, we have legato, and we've got legato high, legato low, and let's see here. Now, again, this is brass and strings. Everything you're going to have, strings always has to be there. Strings are always going to be there. If it's woodwinds, it's going to be strings. If it's going to be brass, it's going to be strings. I think the only thing that doesn't have strings is the percussion patch, but this is. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Beautiful legato. I hear the Rocketeer soundtrack. Just majestic. And the dynamic layers. Hear those French horns kind of rip. Yeah, that tree, Fred, the tree mic is so phenomenal. So let's go to legato low, trombones and those lower brass. But it's also layered with the cellos and basses. See how low we can get down there. Yeah, listen to that. You hear that bass cutting in there? Let's go to the short. And dynamics controlled by velocity. Yeah, they almost get there. They almost get there, and I like when I can hear it. I just want to hear it punch every once in a while. Okay, let's see. Let's throw in a little bit of the close mic. And I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to try this and see if I can just get a little bit more near the top of the dynamics. I'm going to boost my velocity scaling up just a little bit. Yeah, that's a little better. That's nice. And I'm trying to mute my microphone because it's like clunk, 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 you know. Yeah. It's like a forte. Let's say piano forte. And let me just dial the dynamics back. And then we've got longs with the brass and strings. And let's turn the close mic down. I'm gonna bring a little bit of ambient mic. Now this is kind of interesting. Strings and brass. Now to get that. really nice. Okay, let's just jump through some more of these. Woodwinds and strings. It's nice that they at least have given us some separation that we can, but it's always going to have strings. That's just percussion. Legato. And let's throw that ambient mic on. I like the quality that the ambient mic brings. That is beautiful. Very beautiful. Paulo, good to see you. This is live and in person. Then we've got legato low. And it's neat because you have the woodwind and strings doing the legato together. And then we've got some shorts. Okay, let's see. Let's crank this up. Yeah, I brought that. You know, Fred, I'm trying to figure out which version I want. Let me see. Let me just see something here. I think. Let's see. I'm going to see. I want to see if I can find that. Because there's so many different. Yeah, let's see here. Okay. Yeah. Let me see if this is it. Let me see if this is it, and let me do the longs. Okay. Yeah. Let me do the longs here. That is nice. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. like these. Wow. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And then, you're just you're not. It's so rich, and the ambient mic just adds a beautiful depth to everything. Okay. Let's um let's just check out the percussion real quick. And this one does not have strings with it. Um, we've got the metals. Oh yeah, yeah. The tundra and shining on the tundra. Yeah. You've just got the percussion stretched out. We go from Abide with Me to this. And we got tuned percussion. Glockenspiel, probably xylophone celeste kind of. Give me the beat. Give me the A flat. It sounds like Baby's Day Out. Let me throw the ambient mic on there. Um, but see, yeah. And let me bring the tree mic down a little bit so we can just hear that ambient mic. Only 72 days until Christmas. And that reminds me. So be on the lookout. I'm hoping we're going to be able to release this in maybe the first week of November. I just sent the audio to mastering, and it's going to be called Timeless Christmas 24. And this is another project with Sean Irvin, the saxophone player that lives in around Charlotte, North Carolina. And I'm telling you, there are it's going to be like an EP, so five arrangements. But I mean, one in particular is, I mean, well, there's going to be a few, but I can't wait to share more about that. And so keep your eyes out for that. And and don't have a giveaway. Don't have a giveaway for this. Sorry. I wish I did. I wish I did. And that leads me to this. So one thing that developers look for, they look for engagement and that kind of thing. And so it really helps when you share videos and when you make sure that you like and subscribe and all of that stuff. That always helps. That helps the channel grow. And then also, if you liked watching this about Tutti from Spitfire, send Spitfire a message and just let them know that you've enjoyed seeing their instruments on the channel, and that will help tremendously. So that's a little bit of Tutti, and make sure that you check that out because it's really a kind of a nice foundational way just to kind of get things kind of sketched out and it's just oh David, no, I don't like teasing. I don't like tantalizing or teasing, but let's see. Yeah, there is. Yeah, I looked up Abide with Me, and let's see. What? Yeah. So make sure that you check out Spitfire. Check out Paul's video as well. So yeah. So thanks Spitfire for the support, keeping me in the loop, and yeah. And so we're looking forward to the next library, the follow up. We'll do the fruity. We'll do some fruity and. Okay. All right. So here we go. Let's see what happens here. Yeah. Modern D. And this was something that I heard of right before I left last week. I was away several days last week, and this they just dropped this. I said, How could you do this to me? You're dropping something like this just right before I leave." And but I'm telling you, um, those of you who are familiar with what VI Labs has done in the past with their pianos, especially with Ravenscroft 275, and which was really a pioneering a piano library for its time, and it still holds up today. And I actually have it running on an iPhone, if you can believe that. So as soon as I got home from my trip, I said I got to just load this up, and I'm telling you, I was not disappointed. So let's see. Let's get this fired up here. And we're just going to have fun just going through this. It uses the UVI workstation and yeah, it's just like, let's see what I've got. I've got, okay, well, that's interesting. Okay, so let's see. I wonder if they've got, I don't even know if they've got any presets. Okay, I'm just going to load the default what surprises me about VI Labs instruments is how efficient they are in running with the Jay. Oh, okay. Cool. So here's some. Okay, you can't see it because once again we've got yeah. So we've got presets here. Let's just start with the default, and we'll just go through and hear what happens. Oh my gosh, it's just a close mic. This is just a close mic. Let's turn the room mic on. Let's turn the room mic. Oh, Frank, man, yes, yeah. No reverb is on, just the mics, close and room. Wow. Okay, so this is why I do it live. I do it live because I just want to get it. I want to get in the groove. I want to respond to what I'm hearing. You know, one of the things that I said on VI Control, I said this piano was like almost like a performance car, like a race car. Whatever you tell it to do, it responds and tells you, and it just goes with you. It feels like it responds like the physical instrument would respond. And this is not sponsored. VI Labs was very kind to send a copy of this. The thing that I love about it is it rings out. Listen to how this rings out. It's just got that natural oomph in there. Let me just check out, and I just saw these presets just over here. Let's see, let's go. Wow, so a Cinesca, oh wow. See, it's just so hard. Let's do the New Age ambient. Yeah, that's okay. So it's loading. When it load, okay, there we go. Yeah, we're loading all these different mics here. Yeah, if it's dry, and that's what they've done. They've captured this. They've captured it so in such a way that it's very dry, and then you can just take it anywhere. And yeah, Topsy, yes, they've done a really amazing job with their sympathetic resonance, and we're going to hear some of that. So this is like the new age ambient preset. Wow. Yeah, Mark, there are no specifics on like the dynamic layers and all that, but you know what? That becomes irrelevant when you just play it and you're not thinking about it because it just sounds the way it's supposed to sound. We get obsessed with things like that, and it could have 200 dynamic layers and still not sound good, and it can have 6 dynamic layers and sound absolutely fantastic. It's what goes into the behind the scenes that make it all come together. Now let me see about the CPU here, and this is kind of a cool thing that let's see if I can. Okay, so yeah, for me, yeah, right now the CPU is like at 20%, but it's not choking. I've played some UVI pianos before, and they would kind of choke down on me. No, I'm just using that. I'm using that as an example. Yeah, so it could have 200 layers and sound terrible. You know what I mean? It just depends on how they've recorded, how it's all put together. Very nice, very nice EQ. Listen to that. Yeah, Griswold. Yes, let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at that. So there are really cool velocity curves, and this is kind of what this is set up with the patch. And so with that particular patch preset, this is what they've done. And you have a curve, the MIDI response curve, and then gain response, which like the volume and whatnot. But we have all of these different user presets as well that we can go from light touch, like a light touch. And sometimes this is kind of what I go to. I'll do a convex. I'll kind of scoop bring the curve out a little bit because the Casio has a very light touch. And then we've got a light touch too. And you experiment with these. Like the SL88 behind me has a lot heavier action than the Casio. The Casio has kind of like a springy. It's heavy, but not as heavy as this. It has a more bounciness to it. For those repetitions. Now, that would be hard to do. Well, hey, well, hello there. Yeah, so yeah, yeah, that's live. I forget that's live, and oh, that's the other thing. Now, when you drop down like this, you're talking about those dynamic layers. The forte, the triple forte. Sometimes I can't get that from. I mean, I'll never forget. I'll never forget. Yeah, that's right. I'll never forget. Long time ago, I was playing a Kurzweil digital piano, and I'm telling you, it was not a very good experience for me. It was one of the. I think it was one of the. Well, this had to have been like 15, maybe 15 years ago. It was one of the stage pianos. But let me tell you, literally, I was playing harder. I was trying to play harder to get more out of it. But it was like I had hit some kind of dynamic ceiling. And literally, it was like I was playing so hard to get that top dynamic that it was like it was not good. Yeah, it was something like that, Jeremiah. Um, and it was like no matter how hard I would play, it wasn't going to give me anything but this, and it was just so frustrating. But when I landed on this, when I landed on this, it was like, let's see, let's go back. I got those strings just rattling, and then you got this. You've got the very soft. You've even got like this silent the silent strikes, I guess you would call it. They've also have something with the repetitions that it just that make them sound so much better. Listen how it rises. Listen how that dynamic rises. We've got a little reverb here. Okay, let's go to another preset. Gee. Oh. Okay, let's look at this. Okay, yeah, it does something when it's loading samples. It cuts the mic. Okay, dum ba da dum ba da dum. Yeah, it's loading some stuff. Okay, so what this piano has? Yeah, Jeremiah, this is the SL88 is weighted. It's heavy. I had to get used to it a little bit from the SL880 that I had that was weighted but not as heavy. Um, this I forget how big it is, but it's not as its size and sound it belies the quality that's in there. Everything is all the samples are lossless, compressed. So this is okay. This is what I want to tell you. Um, a lot of piano libraries do not include true una corda or soft pedal samples. And if you're ever at a physical grand piano like the Steinway D, when you press the first pedal, the una corda pedal, you'll see the keyboard shift over. And so that just allows you to play only one set of strings. And most piano libraries do not include that. They'll include like a little a synthetic version or a filtered version. This gives you a true Una Corda sample layer. This is just the Una Corda. And this is in a Gothic cathedral. They use a lot of really cool impulse response reverb. Okay, let's see. Let's go to the wide emotion. And it's gonna load, it's gonna load some stuff here. Yeah, okay, I'll just wait. I'll just wait until you finish. Oh, okay. I'll just wait. Let's reboot. Sometimes you have, when you're loading a bunch of stuff in and out of memory. So let's see, let's go. Lots of stuff going on here, guys. Hang on a second. Yeah, the Una Corda, and I guess you guys can hear, you guys can kind of hear me on one side. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. So, yeah, I'm rebooting. When you're running stuff in and out of memory, loading a bunch of stuff, things are coming in and out. Sometimes you will get, I'll get a crash to the desktop or something, but that's not going to stop us. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's incredible. Yeah, so in my mic routing, I went ahead and put the mono. So now that's what it would sound like before, and now when this thing comes up, we'll be okay. We'll be okay. Hold on, we're almost there. Thank you guys, and thank you VI Labs for just bringing us another amazing piano. I think, yeah, there we go. We're back. I think this just sets another standard. I mean, it just raises the bar. It raises the bar on what you guys have already done with some of your other pianos. Okay, so this is what we'll do. Let's load up that wide emotion, and hopefully we won't have a. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, this does half pedaling too. Yeah, this can do half pedaling. And let me show you this trick. Now this is to test out sympathetic resonance. So I'm going to hold just a chord down, going to hold it down. And on a real piano, when you hold the keys down, it lifts the dampers off of the strings that you're holding down. And when you strike a key, I'm not holding the sustain pedal down, but just holding the keys, it lifts the dampers out. So watch what happens. Because when you strike a key, it's exciting those strings that are open. And let me turn the reverb off. That's why the sympathetic resonance sounds so good, because they've done it right. So it's gonna just excite those strings. Okay. Ay, 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 ay. But that rumble, that beautiful rumble down there. David, let me see. Yeah, so this, I guess this is the one that that they use when you load that patch. I've got the okay. I must have done something or changed some. Oh, you know what I did? I just disabled the reverb. But this is the wide emotion patch, and so I guess that velocity curve gets loaded with those patches. It's very rich. Now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to turn. Let's see. I'm going to turn those Una Corda samples on. And I'm holding the Una Corda pedal down so you can trigger that. delicateness. Listen to how nice and delicate that is. And you hear it, you hear it. This might be one of those where I would just kind of come on and just play. Okay, I'm gonna just load up all around clean. Yeah, I don't know why it cuts out because it's just yeah. My mic is routed to the mm. my goodness. Wow, Chad, good to see you. Good to see you. You're a little bit late, but better late than never. What a stunning accomplishment once again for VI Labs, and just thank you so much for allowing me to discover it and to explore it with all of my friends here. Just such a blessing. That's it, Eric. Yeah, it's consistent, and it just does what you want it to do, you know. Wow. Oh boy, just amazing. So, you know what? It's been real, and it's been such an amazing time. Yeah, you know, you can combine the mic positions any way you want. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And you play it, and it just goes. You point it in the direction, and it goes, and that's just so good. Okay. Okay, so we're going to say goodbye for now, but make sure you hit that like button, do all of those things. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your enemies to come on the next joyful journey. I'm so blessed, overflowing with so many blessings, and you know, so grateful for all of you guys. And so I can't wait to see you next time. And until then, always reminding you to stay joyful, and I'll see you real soon. And I'm gonna stay on the modern D as I play you out here. See you guys. I gotta get out of here.